Now we will see an example of how to find the inverse of a matrix using the elementary operations. So as we already discussed, inverse of a matrix will exist only if it is a square matrix, but elementary operations can be done for either square or rectangular matrix, right? But here, since you are asked to find the inverse, you will definitely have a square matrix in the question, right? Now, before you proceed with the inverse, first you need to validate whether the given matrix will have an inverse or not. So for that, what you do is you have to find the determinant of A. So the determinant of A is -1, -4. So cross multiply these. So -1 -4 is going to give you -5. If the determinant of the given matrix is a non-zero value, then yes, inverse will exist. So now let's find out what that inverse is going to be. Okay, for that what we will do is, you can either perform, since elementary operations can either be row operations or column operations, you can either perform row operations alone or column operations also. But as I mentioned, you should do only one operation at a time. Let's say you're solving this using the elementary row of operations. Then what we can do is, the given matrix A can be written as I times A, right? So where I stands for the identity matrix of order 2 by 2, order 2. So identity matrix of order 2, right? So what is A? 1, 2, 2 minus 1 is equal to, the identity matrix is 1, 0, 0, 1 times A, right? So whenever you are doing the elementary row operations for a 2 by 2 matrix, the technique is solve in this particular order. So this is the order we need to follow. A, B, C, D. Means make this 1 first, make this 0, then make this 1 first, 1, and make this 0. So right side will automatically give you the required inverse. Okay. So I should start with the first point. So fortunately here, if you see, the first number given itself is 1, so we need not disturb it. If suppose it is some other number, what I would suggest is divide the first row with that given number, since we are performing the row operations. Okay. So I'll go to B now. So my job is to make this 0. So for that, what I will do is, I will take row 2 and write it as row 2 minus, if you see, the first number, the corresponding row on the top has the value 1. So I need to ensure that this becomes 0. So 2 minus 2 is what I need to get. So I will write minus 2 times 1. And this is the operation I'll apply for this matrix and this matrix simultaneously. So when I do that, the first row is undisturbed. The second row will become 0 because 2 minus 2 is 0. Similarly, here it will be minus 1 minus of 4. It will become minus 5. Right? So this is equal to, what is the number here? 1, 0 undisturbed. 0 minus 2. So it is going to be minus 2. And it will be 1 minus 0. So it will be 1 only. Times A. So this is the first step. So I have completed A and B. Now my job is to make the C as 1. So since this element is minus 5, I will divide the second row with minus 5 so that the other elements are not disturbed. So R2 gives 1 by minus 5 times R2. So when I do this, what am I going to get? It's simple, right? 1, 2, the first row is undisturbed. So 0 is 0 only. And this will become 1. This will be equal to 1, 0. And this will become 2 by 5. And this will become minus 1 by 5 times A. So I have accomplished C also. And the last thing that we are supposed to do is with respect to D. So D should be made 0. For that, what we can do, we have a 2 here. Now you can do R1 as R1 gives R1 minus 2 times R2. R1 gives R1 minus 2 times R2. So what is the answer going to be? 1. So 1 minus 0 is 1 only. So 2 minus 2 is going to give you 0, and the next row is undisturbed is equal to, this is 1 minus 4 by 5, 1 minus 4 by 5, and this will become 0 plus 2 by 5, and the second row is undisturbed, 2 by 5 and minus 1 by 5 times a. So this will be 1001 is equal to 1 by 5, 2 by 5, 2 by 5 and minus 1 by 5 times a, and we know that any matrix multiplied with its inverse will give you the identity matrix. Hence A inverse is how much? 1 by 5, 2 by 5, 2 by 5 and minus 1 by 5. Okay. The same problem can be solved using column operations also. So that part I am leaving it to you. You guys solve and let me know if there is any doubt.